up the program and also this event. We, had always wanted to give something like this to the fellows, but we had no idea how to do that. And Tom and I love to joke about Renee and Ruth Ann coming to us and talking about coaching, and we thought it was really hokey. We didn't really know what coaching was, and we didn't really, we're like, okay, sure, we love you, Ruth Ann, we'll let you try it and see how it goes. And a couple months later, Nasima Sefi came in for lunch at the TED office, and she said, my coach changed my life. You have to make sure this is available to everyone. And so, thank you. I mean, we wouldn't be here without you. And next, I'd love to thank Ruth Ann and Bill for opening their home to us. I've always dreamt about coming here, and it's wonderful to be here with all of you guys. So thank you. And then lastly, I really want to thank all the coaches and mentors. It's unbelievable to see all of you come, dedicate your time and energy to work for the fellows. We think the fellows are outstanding, and we're so excited that you do too. So thank you. So I thought I'd start with a little update about the program. This is the class, it's Fellows and Senior Fellows from TED 2012. So you guys are familiar with the program. We like to talk about it as bringing young innovators from around the world into the TED community in order to amplify the impact of their remarkable projects and activities. So we officially launched 4 years ago, and over the 4 years we've had 9 fellowship classes. But we've seen a lot of kind of growth and change over the last 4 years. And most notably is in application growth. We've done a lot of work in outreach to get a bunch of cool people from around the world applying. And we're getting about 1,300 applications per cycle for 20 spots. So that's a 60 to 1 admit ratio, which is 3 times as hard to get into as Harvard. Obviously there are different requirements there, but it's fun to talk about. Next would be the number of people interested in the program. This is our first, this is TED 2009, these are the talks that we gave, and it was in a small hotel ballroom. So this is the stage, and this is the room, and this is the number of people watching the talks. And this is the fellows talks at TED 2012. We had 900 people come to the talks, and we had to turn 200 people away, and they were so mad at us for not letting them in. This is Asha DeVos talking about whales. So the kind of increased production value has resulted in 47 fellows talks on TED.com, and the most amazing thing is they have been seen more than 20 million times. So next is kind of international press and recognition. The fellows are being recognized by unbelievable sources. We have 4 fellows that are on the CNN Next list. I feel like every day we're sending around a New York Times article talking about a fabulous fellow. We have a bunch of folks profiled by NPR, and then of course Charmaine won an Oscar this year, which is pretty cool. Next would be, not only are we supporting them, but it's wonderful to see other outstanding organizations coming in to support them. So that's other fellowship programs. Gabriela Gomez-Mont is currently a Yale World Fellow. Candy just got YGL. Zubaida Bai is an Echoing Green Fellow. Marchin and Ezra are now Shuttleworth Foundation Fellows. And a lot of folks have received VC funding as a result of the program. Badir just closed a $3.65 million seed round. So kind of most importantly for us is kind of the emotional impact and professional impact that we like to think we've had on the fellows. This is Eric Barlow. He says, the TED Fellowship literally changed my life in less than 1 year. My career has exploded out of its academic bubble. And Rachel Armstrong really kind of found legitimacy in the program. I've been able to present my radically interdisciplinary work as a coherent research practice. People thought she was crazy, and then we were like, no, she's really brilliant. Listen to her. And so others are too. So what does the next 18 months look like? We really want to strengthen the network of fellows. We see this to be the most valuable aspect of the program. Fellows come in and they make outstanding friendships with the folks they're at the conference with. But with 300 plus fellows around the world, they really only get to know a small cohort of the group. And we want to change that. So how are we changing that? First, we have created the TED Fellows Network, which exists on TED.com. The idea is it's the official TED profile for each fellow, but it also allows outside users and the fellows to search based on discipline, geographic location, and allows people to better find one another. Next is the Fellows Facebook group, which is funny. I finally had to turn off my alerts for the Facebook group because the fellows talk so darn much on the group. And it's everything from social stuff. This is Kate Nichols saying, everyone in San Francisco go outside and look at the